Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am well chuffed with myself today because I have finished my, I don't know if you can see it there, but I'll try and show you. This is my simple knit sweater, a simple crochet sweater that I've been working on this week. What I'm hoping to do with these tutorials is work you up very, very slowly, starting with the very basics so that we can learn to make stuff together. And today we're going to concentrate on a magic ring, which is another way of starting off your work really, really securely. I was going to build up then and see if we can do some stitches from here, and then from there, with the stitches that we've learned, we're going to make something exciting. So less of my face. I hope that you like my jumper. I love it. I haven't taken it off since I sewed it together. It's absolutely stunning, and I wanted a layering piece really that wasn't too heavy. It's not itchy, it's great. So less of me going on about my jumper and more of crochet. So I'm going to turn you onto my desk. Bear with me. So I'm hoping that you can see my hands, and the yarn that I'm using again is the Hobby Acrylic Everyday Use yellow, so that you can see it properly. And I'm again using my Prim crochet hook. This is a number 6, and it's what I find works well for my hands. I have had rheumatoid arthritis for a number of years. My hands tend to flare up, and so does the rest of my body. And with that, I think that's all you need to know about rheumatoid arthritis, but if you want to know, you can always ask me. We're going to be doing a magic ring. Now, we did the slip knot in the last tutorial. I'm hoping that you can see me properly here. And the slip knot was basically winding and crossing. So you've got the little cross there. Let's see if I can show you. Just go out of focus. And then inserting your hook, pulling the hook, twisting it. This one's a little different because I tend to hold it like that. So I can hold the long bit of my yarn, pull it over, hold it with my other finger, and then you can make a chain stitch there. Pull it through the first loop. Now that looks a bit complicated, but you end up with a nice loop shape with a tail. Remember to leave a long tail for weaving in, because this is how you start work like a granny square, for example. A granny square has a loop, and what's brilliant about it is that you can cinch it with this tail, so you can make the hole in the middle of the granny square really, really small. If I show you again, we'll try that again. Grab your yarn, grab your hook, do it with me. So I'm going to twist, and then I'm going to twist, and I'm going to put the cross there so that you can see it. Okay, insert my hook, pull it over, twist. I'm going to then hold my hook between my fingers, and what I'm doing with the long bit that's still attached to the yarn is I'm hooking it under my hook. Can you see that? Hooking it under my hook. I'm going to then manipulate that bit of yarn through there, making a knot, so I've got a stitch that makes a loop. Now I like to work over my tail to secure it, so what I do is I unravel, I'll make a little chain, and we'll go through chains and stuff in the next tutorial. Here I'll make a chain 3, and then I'll start working directly into my ring. Now this doesn't usually work, but let's see if it does now. So what you've got is, once you've got one shell in there, you can cinch your ring closed. Yeah, so your little hole in the middle of your granny stitch or whatever you're working on will be tiny, and you've got that end to weave in. Let's undo and do it again once more. Now these short tutorials will become longer once we start making things. So I thought once we've got the basics down, we can do a very basic tutorial for something that you can use. I'm getting excited because I've got ideas. What do you want to make? Do you know? If you got any ideas, leave them in the comments. And remember, can you see that I've hooked the yarn from the ball under my little crochet hook there? I'm pulling it through and I've secured it like that. So now I've got a magic ring. Now I never used to start my work with a magic ring. I used to start it with a chain and then slip stitch into the chain. But since I found this, it's so much more convenient and my work is less holy, closer to God. It's less holy, it's got less holes in it. Okay, so that's the magic ring. Now remember, you can rewind this video and you can try again and try again. It did take me a few times because this is one of the things that I've taught myself. So now I'm teaching you because I found it weird. I didn't know what an MR was, and this is how it shows in a pattern, an MR, magic ring. Because I'm used to just making a chain and off you go, but I'm old-fashioned. And this is apparently a super convenient way of starting work. I find it very secure, it's easy to weave in the ends, and it's less holy, the work's less holy. Slip knot is always the way in chain that I've used it previously. So that's it, you can now make a magic ring, well done. So the aim of this is for absolute beginners who are just looking for a way to start a new hobby and to find, you know, something to do in the evenings or something. That's basically, you know, what we want. And I know there are a load of crochet videos on here, but I'm just taking you back right to the basics. And I hope that, you know, the pace that we're going at is okay for you. If it's not, leave me a comment, I can amend it. But in the next tutorial, I think we'll start doing chain stitches and into the chain stitches, single crochets. So we can actually make something on the 4th tutorial. That's my dog video bombing me, as usual. I hope that you're enjoying this little series that I'm putting together for you. Please like and subscribe. Say hello, I'm not scary. And I hope to see you in the next one. And my dog's just taking over the video. Oh, and before I forget today, the Welsh word for the day today is adra. Adra, ad-ra, means home. And you're welcome to mine. See you in the next one. Bye.